matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. We'll try to run it with the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
They'll try the option play here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He breaks free. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Gators pick up enough to get a first down there. They hand it off to the back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll give it to the power. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Takes off in a bootleg. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. And there's the handoff. Inside the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Takes the toss and heads left. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Keeping it on the ground here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, but really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Single back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught quickly. Here he goes. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Auburn. They couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage there. They tackled him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Look out, room to run here. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Gators. Way too much speed in that play.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Gets some space and on the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Gators will crank up the tempo.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
The pass is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick throw to the left. Catch is made. Room to run here. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Gators pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Movement here from the tight end. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Breaks an open space. Got the 1st down and still motoring. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Moving at the second level of the defense now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
In the red area, it's Hardy. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Toss play to the running back going left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together to stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 4th down, they will go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing. This will likely be the last play of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense backed up in the final seconds before halftime. Let's see if they can make something crazy happen here. He gets loose. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the